Mendos presents the only way to date a woman successfully. Welcome, please hit the subscribe button. Truth nobody talks about when it comes to dating. You've been doing it completely backwards this entire time, and it's sabotaging every potential relationship before it even starts. Most people think dating is about finding someone who likes them. Wrong. Dating is actually about discovering who deserves your time, energy, and heart. The difference between these two approaches will determine whether you spend years chasing people who aren't right for you or attract someone who truly values what you bring to the table. Before you can successfully date anyone, you need to master the most important relationship in your life, the one with yourself. This isn't some feel-good nonsense. This is practical psychology that determines whether you'll settle for scraps or hold out for something extraordinary. When you don't value yourself properly, you make terrible dating decisions. You chase people who barely respond to your messages. You ignore red flags because someone looks good on paper. You stay in situations that make you feel uncomfortable or anxious. Sound familiar? Here's what changes when you truly understand your worth. You develop non-negotiable standards that protect your peace of mind. If someone takes forever to respond to your messages, you stop waiting around. If you feel obligated to continue seeing someone but your gut says no, you trust that instinct. If someone makes you feel ashamed or scared, you recognize that as a massive warning sign. The dating pool isn't limited. This scarcity mindset keeps you stuck accepting less than you deserve. There are millions of people out there, and new opportunities appear constantly. You don't have to settle for the first person who shows interest or cling to someone who's clearly not invested in you.
Be clear about what you want from the beginning.
Yes, this might scare some people away, but those people would have disappointed you eventually anyway. You're saving yourself months of wasted time and emotional energy. The right person will appreciate your honesty and clarity. Stop running from people who treat you well and chasing those who ignore you. This pattern reveals deep insecurities about your self-worth. When someone is genuinely kind and interested, don't sabotage it by assuming there must be something wrong with them. When someone is distant or unavailable, don't interpret that as a challenge to win them over. Rejection is going to happen frequently. Accept this reality without taking it personally. Most people won't be right for you, just like you won't be right for most people. This isn't a reflection of your value as a person, it's simply about compatibility and timing. You're not being too picky when you have standards. You're interviewing candidates for the most important position in your life. Would you hire someone for a crucial job without being selective? Dating requires the same level of discernment. Don't waste time romanticizing past relationships. Your exes are exes for valid reasons. If those relationships could have worked, you wouldn't be single right now. Stop comparing new people to idealized versions of people who already proved they weren't right for you. Watch out for people pleasers who mask their disinterest with politeness. These individuals will waste enormous amounts of your time because they're too afraid to be direct about their feelings. They'll string you along with mixed signals rather than being honest about their lack of genuine interest. Some people you meet will have serious emotional or mental health issues. This isn't your fault, and you're not obligated to fix them. Recognize these situations early and protect your own well-being by stepping away. Don't get too excited too quickly, regardless of how promising someone seems. Maintain emotional equilibrium until you have substantial evidence that this person is genuinely compatible with you long-term. Premature enthusiasm leads to crushing disappointments and poor decision-making. Physical attraction matters, and you shouldn't feel guilty about this requirement.
You're not looking for just a friend, you're seeking a romantic partner.
If the chemistry isn't there, acknowledge it honestly and move on without shame. Avoid physical intimacy too early in the dating process. When you sleep with someone before establishing emotional compatibility, you create artificial bonds that cloud your judgment. Let physical connection be the result of genuine compatibility, not an attempt to manufacture it. Take breaks from dating when you feel overwhelmed. This process is emotionally demanding, and burnout is real. You'll make better decisions when you're well-rested and emotionally centered than when you're desperate or exhausted. Pay attention to whether someone actually stimulates your mind. Do they make you think differently? Do you genuinely want to hear their opinions? Remember, you might be having thousands of conversations with this person over decades. Intellectual compatibility is crucial for long-term satisfaction. Only pursue reciprocal interest. If someone isn't enthusiastically excited about you, walk away. You're never trying to convince anyone to appreciate you. The right person will be obviously and consistently interested without you having to work for their attention. Prepare yourself for numerous rejections without letting them destroy your self-esteem. Each no simply means that person wasn't aligned with what you're looking for. It's not a judgment on your worth as a human being. Be prepared to potentially remain single for extended periods. It's better to be alone than to compromise your standards for a relationship that won't fulfill you. Solitude allows you to maintain hope and continue growing, while settling destroys both. Let the process take as long as necessary. If you're still searching next year or even the year after that, so be it. Rushing leads to poor choices and wasted time. The right relationship is worth waiting for, and you only need to find one person who's truly compatible with you. Remember this fundamental truth: when dating feels discouraging, you're not unlovable. You simply haven't found the right match yet. When you maintain this perspective while staying true to your standards, you position yourself to recognize and attract the relationship you actually want rather than just any relationship that's available.